Today I was in the mood for a very satisfying chicken dish, and what could be better than something with a little bit of Indian flavor. This is the world famous butter chicken, which is made in the Instant Pot very easily. This dish is great because you can serve it even if you have people over who don't eat keto. You can just make a regular rice for them and some cauliflower rice for the people who do eat keto. But all in all, it's a very easy dish to make and it's very flavorful. So let me show you what you need to make it. So in the Instant Pot, we're going to be making a sauce with a can of petite diced tomatoes, a little bit of paprika, cayenne pepper, ground cumin, garam masala, salt, fresh ginger, and garlic. Usually 5 to 6 cloves is good. Mine are pretty big, so I'm going to use 5. You can make your own garam masala fairly easily, but I am feeling lazy and I happen to have a really good one here at home, so I'm going to use that. And you're also going to need some turmeric. Then you're going to need about a pound or so of chicken, either chicken breast or chicken thighs. And then after you're done with the sauce, we're going to be blending it with an immersion blender. You can use a regular blender if you want to as well. I'm going to be adding some butter, half a cup, 1 stick, and also some heavy whipping cream. And then we're going to finish it off with some more garam masala and cilantro. Alright, in your Instant Pot, you want to put your diced tomato, undrained. Add 1 tablespoon of fresh minced ginger. Then add 5 to 6 garlic cloves. I like to use a garlic press, but you can mince yours as well. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric. 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, also known as red pepper. 1 teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika if you have. I was all out, so I'm just going to use regular today. Add 2 teaspoons of garam masala. If you don't make your own, like I'm not, I can recommend this brand. This can be found on Amazon among other places. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. If you're going to use unsalted butter, you can use 1 teaspoon of salt. If you're like me, are using salted butter, go ahead and use about 2/3 of a teaspoon of sea salt. Go ahead and mix everything in really well. Usually you won't need an extra liquid because between the chicken and what's in tomatoes, it's usually enough liquid in there. But if you want, you can add 1/4 of a cup of water. It's recommended that you use boneless chicken here, either breasts or thighs. I only had these, which have the rib meat on it underneath, but that's what I'm going to use. So mine weigh a little bit more, so I'm adding a little bit extra water just to be on the safe side. But you want to place the lid on. Make sure your vent is closed. You want to turn it on for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes are up, you want to let the pressure release naturally before you open the lid. Alright, our chicken is now done. Carefully remove the chicken and put them in a container. Now you want to go ahead and blend this. The best way to do it is with an immersion blender. If you don't have one, you can transfer this into a regular blender. Just be very careful since it is hot. You carefully want to blend it until it's become a smooth sauce. You want to let the sauce cool slightly before you add the other ingredients, otherwise it might be a little bit too thin. And while you're letting it cool, you can take your chicken and cut it into bite-sized pieces. And if you like me, use chicken with bone in it, which I don't recommend. Just make sure you don't get any bone pieces in the meat. When your blended sauce has cooled off a little bit, you can go ahead and add 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1/2 cup of butter in cubes, unsalted if you have. If you don't, that's fine. Just go ahead and make sure you decreased your salt when you made the sauce. Add a 2nd teaspoon of garam masala. Then you want to add 1/4 to 1/2 cup of fresh chopped cilantro. I really like cilantro, so I usually go for the larger amount. And then you want to stir everything together really well. Go ahead and add the chicken that you have now cubed into small pieces. Don't shred it, just make small pieces. You can start the saute function if you need to heat everything through a little bit. When everything is hot and all the butter is melted, it's ready to serve over some cauliflower rice. You can serve this over cauliflower rice or even some zucchini noodles, whatever you prefer. And here's our butter chicken ready to eat. Hope you enjoy it.